This is Tim Carter, and he survived Jonestown with his brother Mike and his friend Mike Prokes. Tim and Mike moved down to Guyana to join the People's Temple with some of their family members, as you can see. On November 18th, 1978, U.S. Congressman Leo Ryan came down to Guyana to investigate reports of abuse from the People's Temple. While there, Leo Ryan ended up confronting Jim Jones, and things went south very quickly. Leo Ryan and a small group of People's Temple members who wanted to leave were trying to make it to Port Kaituma in order to board a small plane. When they got there, one of Jim Jones' loyal members ended up taking and stabbing Leo Ryan, trying to unalive him. Their attempt was unsuccessful, and as the group was trying to board the plane, a truck full of armed guards showed up and unalived almost everybody, including U.S. Congressman Leo Ryan. As all of this was going down, Maria Casares, who is Jim Jones's loyal financial advisor, took 3 suitcases and gave them to Tim, Mike Carter, and Mike Prokes. One of these suitcases contained $500,000 in cash, another one contained jewelry, and the last one contained a bunch of passports. Jim Jones wanted these suitcases to make it to the Soviet Union embassy in Guyana. Jim Jones wanted these suitcases to reach the Russians because he thought that the Russians were going to help him in some way or help the members of the People's Temple. The 3 men followed the orders and they started running towards the jungle into the next nearby town. One of the suitcases ended up being way too heavy to carry, and that was the suitcase that contained the $500,000 in cash, so they ended up ditching it in the jungle. The 3 of them all of a sudden turned back around and started running towards Jonestown because they heard screaming. When they got there, they were met with absolute tragedy because almost everybody that they knew were dead. And this is a very heartbreaking detail, but Tim arrived just in time to hold his wife and his son in his arms while they died. A few days later, Tim Carter ended up coming back with authorities and identifying the bodies. In 1979, Mike Prokes ended up unaliving himself despite surviving Jonestown. This is the note that he left after he passed away. If these 3 men didn't go on that mission that day, they would have probably been a part of the mass poisoning that took place.